as OPT. Pre-completion OPT provides you with the opportunity to apply knowledge you have gained in your degree program to off-campus work prior to your graduation. We hope this session will provide you with all of the information you need to take advantage of this employment authorization during your studies at Georgetown. Let's begin by reviewing the eligibility requirements for OPT. Eligible students need to be in full-time status for at least one academic year before they can use the OPT authorization. You must also be in good academic standing. F1 students have a total of 12 months of OPT at each new and higher degree level. You, the student, get to decide when you want to use your OPT. Some students save up all 12 months to work after graduation. Others use it to gain internship and job experience during the course of their study. When OPT is used during the academic year or summers prior to graduation, it is called pre-completion OPT. If you decide to use some of your OPT during the academic year, the pre-completion months must be deducted from the 12-month bank. If you use your pre-completion OPT but only worked part-time, then the time used is deducted at 50%. For example, let's look at Elizabeth's situation. She is using pre-completion OPT during the fall semester for 4 months. She works only 20 hours per week during the academic year. Since the part-time work is deducted from the 12-month bank at 50%, she will only be losing 2 months of her OPT authorization. After graduation, if Elizabeth decides to apply for post-completion OPT, she'll be able to apply for the 10 months of OPT remaining. As opposed to curricular practical training, OPT does not require a job offer letter at the time of application. However, every job must be directly related to the major field of study as listed on the Form I-20. Now let's review the application process. The OPT application is a two-step process. First, you need to complete the OPT request form that you can find on our website. The form must be signed by your dean or academic advisor. Second, you must submit the form to OIP. Within 3 to 5 business days, we will issue you a new Form I-20, which contains the OPT recommendation on page 3. Once in possession of your new I-20, you must then send your application by mail to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service, USCIS. The documents must include filing fee, $380 using a personal check, money order, or cashier's check. Here's an example of how you should fill out the check. 2 passport-style photos taken within 30 days. Requirements for photos are strict. Form I-765. Make sure you look at our sample I-765 for clear guidance on how to complete the form. Copy of your new Form I-20 with OPT recommendation on page 3. Copies of all of your previous I-20s. This includes I-20s from your previous institutions. Copies of previously issued EAD cards, if you have any. Copy of your passport biographic page. I-94 record, which you can print out online. If you still have a paper I-94 card, you should submit a scanned copy of the front and back of the card. Copy of your F1 visa. You will submit the OPT application to USCIS. Do not use the online form. USCIS must receive your application within 30 days of the date listed on your new I-20. Please keep copies of your application before mailing and consider sending it by priority mail so you have a confirmation of receipt. Processing your application will take USCIS up to 3 months. It's a long process and there is no way to expedite your application. Generally, within 2 weeks of submission, you will receive a USCIS receipt notice at the address written on your I-765 form. This address is critical since the post office will not forward mail from the Department of Homeland Security. If you move, make sure you notify USCIS. When you get the receipt, immediately check the spelling of your name and your date of birth. If you find any mistakes, call the National Customer Service number at 1-800-375-5283. In this situation, you should also contact your International Student Advisor. Once your OPT is approved, USCIS will send you an employment authorization document called an EAD card. Again, carefully check your name, date of birth, OPT start and end dates on the card. Submit a copy of your EAD card to OIP. Do not start working until your OPT is approved. This means that you cannot begin working until you have received your EAD card and the start date listed on the EAD is valid. Once you receive your new I-20, you'll have to get a Social Security number, unless you already have one, because everyone who works in the United States needs a Social Security number. You cannot apply for the SSN before the OPT start date noted on your EAD card. However, you can begin working with the receipt from your SSN application. The closest and most helpful Social Security Administration office is located at 2100 M Street Northwest. Taxes are one of the crucial components of employment in the United States. Make sure you review OIP's International Student Tax Questionnaire at the following URL. The questionnaire is updated each year and will be ready to use by mid-January. Keep in mind that taxes are typically due to the United States government by April 15th. Here is the contact information for your International Student Advisor. Please reach out to our office if you have any concerns or questions related to your F1 immigration status and employment opportunities. We hope you found this online session helpful, and we look forward to working with you as you work towards your academic goals here at Georgetown.